Thank you so much for having me today. My name is Liza. I am originally from Mexico, lived in many countries, and I landed in Ras Al Khaimah 10 years ago. I've never lived in Dubai. I've always lived here, and I absolutely adore this place. I've seen it grown so much, so fast. It's fascinating and it's beautiful to be here. I am a holistic healer. I specialize in therapies that help to calm the nervous system, to regulate the nervous system, and to bring you back to yourself without too much mental interference. I do yoga, sound healing, meditation, a little bit of breath work, ice bath, and energy healing in the form of Reiki. Now, you might be wondering, why did we choose Ras Al Khaimah in particular? Well, we had the option to live in Dubai and in Fujairah. And the city in Mexico, where I come from, is very similar to Dubai. It's very industrial, it's beautiful, it's big, it's shiny, it's full of life, but it's very busy. I had, at that time, my daughters were very young, and I wanted a space where they would feel more at peace and more settled in a way, and where they had contact with nature by just maybe walking a little bit and not having to drive. So Ras Al Khaimah was the perfect spot. It's a beautiful space where the sea is a little bit, to me, it's a little bit like a beach town. It's just very chilled, very relaxed. The traffic is not as crazy. It's getting bad, but not as crazy. And I don't know, the people here are so lovely and so kind, and you bump into them in the supermarket, everybody says hi, everybody has a big smile, and it made us feel like a big community where we just belonged. As a woman with my own business, entrepreneurial journey, Ras Al Khaimah is a beautiful community. The best way to describe Ras Al Khaimah is a community. It's a community of like-minded women where you just find your space. I had the blessing, the honor, and the blissful experience to meet so many talented women from all ages, from all areas in life, in this very small emirate. I work with a beautiful coach, business coach. Her name is Trisha. She's been in the UAE for over 30 years. Through her, I got the opportunity to meet another wonderful human, Debbie. She's also a coach. Julie Lewis. I'm sure a lot of people have heard about her. She speaks about resilience in a most beautiful and profound way. And I don't know, Ras Al Khaimah, because it's so small in a way, it's growing, but it's still small, it's very intimate, and it's very easy to find your people and your tribe and your community as a woman. And it's so beautiful that we all support each other. We all help each other to grow, to learn, to brainstorm, to be soundboards of each other. It's very nurturing, it's very supportive, and it's just a community. The beauty about living in Ras Al Khaimah is that because it's a small emirate and it's by the seaside, everything is close by, which means you can go swimming in the sea, which I love, I absolutely enjoy. You can go to the mountains. You have to drive a little bit longer, but you have the mountains. You can have a picnic on the mountains. You can do camping on the mountains. You can do camping on the desert. We love camping in the desert in the winter. We love visiting the desert camps, especially the dunes. It's really nice. We also like to do horse riding, which we haven't done much lately, but still it's one of the activities that we enjoy. And we just like being outdoors, so Ras Al Khaimah is perfect for that. Being in Ras Al Khaimah is so exciting. It's so exciting to see the growth, and to me the best way to describe the situation in Ras Al Khaimah right now is full of potential to create any kind of life that you want. It's full of potential to create a community. It's full of potential to settle. It's a super safe place. The vision of His Highness the Sheikh is outstanding. He wants to make this place a beautiful oasis where people can experience everything: sports, nature, culture, music is just wonderful. It's just wonderful, and it's wonderful to be here and see it grow so much. We are getting so many beautiful new spaces, so many potentials. It's just potential, pure potential is the best way to describe it. I can see Ras Al Khaimah being a hub of wellness and nature and sports in nature, which is beautiful. It's beautiful. I would like to give a very, very special thanks to WOW-RAK because they're amazing people. Hannah, I love you, and I'm very, very grateful to you for all the help that you always give me when I have my events or when I have my courses or my sessions. You're super supportive, and I wish I could give the platform that you created is wonderful. To have the opportunity to express yourself and to be in contact with people, to get to know new people, to get to connect with new people in this space is wonderful. So I'm very, very grateful, and big hug to you guys. I hope to see you soon again because I haven't seen you in a very long time. So don't be a stranger. And what I do professionally is I focus on wellness. My intention when I started my own business is to become a channel for everyone to go back into themselves. You know, we spend a lot of time in our heads. We spend a lot of time thinking, overthinking, planning over planning, trying to predict what's going to happen, how are we going to do this, how the other people are going to react. And we get in such a state that we completely destroy our nervous system. So all my sessions and all the work that I do is to work on the nervous system to bring people back to themselves so they can self-regulate, they can calm, they can find that ease and that state of peace within themselves without looking outside. Through yoga, through meditation, through sound healing, through reiki, through ice baths, sometimes breath work, whatever resonates, whatever calls to people. There's so many ways of doing this. And a common misconception is that to do meditation or to practice yoga, you need to be super bendy or you just need to stay quiet. Sometimes that's not required. To be present, to be mindful, it's just a matter of sometimes closing your eyes, taking a deep breath and just feeling the sensations in your body, and that's it. That's all it takes. And how did I get into the journey of healing? Working with the nervous system and the fascia system is a passion of mine. There's so many things that we still don't know. Just like the brain is a not so much explored field, especially when we speak about fascia, which is a network of information, is wonderful. I used to be very dysregulated. I have a corporate background, and I just used to be very disconnected and dysregulated myself. So in a way of finding that reconnection or remembrance to calm myself down and to get me out of a state of anxiety or panic attacks, I stumble upon several modalities. I work with energy. I've been working with Reiki since I was 16 to heal trauma in my family and in my personal life. My mother died when I was very young, and I was always looking for answers. Reiki gave me those answers. And then after that, yoga came into play. Now, when we talk about yoga, people always think the classical aspect of yoga. I focus on yin, which is very calm, very slow, is very somatic. It gets you out of your head and into your body. It helps to calm the nervous system and to get people from a state of fight and flight into rest and digest. It just brings you home to yourself, to your state and your natural ability of being present, calm, and at ease. So working with yin gave me an understanding of fascia and how fascia has a very important play in trauma and how trauma and energy and information gets trapped into the fascia and how we can work with it to release and regulate the system again. So yeah, it's just very interesting. I would love for anyone that's watching this, if you want to know a little bit more about fascia, just Google it, and then you can see it's a weave, it's a network, it's a system that's alive, and it moves and it breathes and it remembers and it stores and it communicates, and it just is fascinating. Speaking about community, for me, I started this journey of establishing my business in Ras Al Khaimah because it's a passion of mine to build a community, to build a space centered around wellness, well-being, and mental health awareness. I used to be very dysregulated, as I mentioned, and very disconnected, and wellness brought me back into myself. And when I was working in Dubai, in different wellness centers, I realized the importance of sharing these all practices and facilitators from everywhere to build this awareness. And I realized that there was nothing in Ras Al Khaimah. And it is my intention to build that space, to have a platform, to have a space, to have a container where people are more conscious and aware of the importance of mental health and mental well-being, and that is not selfish to look after yourself, that to offer practices, to bring practitioners, to cater to everyone so that it makes sense to everyone. So if you feel connected to something, I would love to offer that. If you were looking for answers, if you're looking for practices that resonate with you or that you would like to experience, I'm working on just bringing everything, all the amazing facilitators that I met along my journey, to just come and share the space, share their practices, share their knowledge, share workshops, share sessions to bring people back into themselves and to help as many people as we can possibly help. So if you are one of these practitioners, or if you would like to serve or to share your practice, please get in contact with me, because I would love to share your contacts and your sessions and your abilities with the people here. As a newcomer to Ras Al Khaimah, there are a few things that I would suggest for you to do if you're willing to accept my suggestion. And here it goes. WOW-RAK. Check out their Facebook page and subscribe to their WhatsApp channel. They don't spam, and you can see all the cool things happening there. Events, ladies' nights, sessions, conventions, anything that you need to know. RAK tour guide, Victoria, she also has an Instagram page and a WhatsApp group, amazing. There is another very helpful WhatsApp group, especially if you are a mom selling in Ras Al Khaimah, where you find lots of really cool and useful information. Or you can subscribe to RAK Ladies Facebook group, Alhambra Village Facebook group, or Mina Al Arab Facebook group. Please follow the Bay on Instagram, because here's where we have all the cool yoga sessions and events. So you can also find out all about the sessions that we do: yoga, sound healing, meditation, ice bath, breath work. Very, very nice and interesting sessions, workshop classes that we hold here. Most of the time I am here in Ras Al Khaimah, but I also work a lot in Dubai, especially with Reiki and energy healing. So if you're interested in that, you just need to get in touch with me on WhatsApp or Instagram, and it will be my pleasure to introduce you to the community here. It's lovely, it's super welcoming, and you will feel like you belong.